Hello everyone, we are from Group 6 and we want to explain about teaching reading by semantic mapping strategy. And in this part, I want to introduce our group. My name is Tangkasyang Mojo, and my number student is triple A 117 135. And next.
My name is Epralin Arlinda and my student number is AAA 118020.
My name is Triami Luciana Dewi. My student number is AAA 118022.
Hello, my name is Tiara Rosa and my student number is AAA 118029.
Now, I would like to tell about definition semantic map. What is semantic map? Semantic mapping is a technique and has its root in cognitive psychology. It assumes that students come to class with some fragmentary knowledge or even misconception about the topic the teacher are going to teach. Semantic mapping is indeed a graphic representation of one's ideas and attitude toward a key concept and is used to categorize and connect the jumbles to. Semantic maps, also known as graphic organizer, are maps or web. The purpose of the map is to visually display the connection between word, phrase, or concept. Semantic maps help students identify, understand, and recall information when they read in a text. Okay, that's all about definition semantic maps. Next presentation will be continued by my friend. Thank you.
As you can see on the picture, there are many different kinds of semantic maps. First one is basic outline. Basic outline is presents a picture of the main ideas and the subsidiary ideas of a subject. And then second is hierarchical typical organizer. Hierarchical typical organizer is useful in concept-based teaching. And the third is Venn diagram. Venn diagram is a diagram that shows all possible logical and hypothetical relationships between a group of objects. And the last one is bubble typical organizer. Bubble typical organizer are used to describe a central idea or term at the center using adjectively in the bubbles that surround.
Okay, I want to explain how can I use semantic maps. Okay, now the one is pre-reading. Pre-reading is the process of skimming a text to locate key ideas before carefully reading a text from start to finish. Pre-writing is first stage of the writing process, typically followed by drafting, revision, editing, and publishing. Pre-writing can consist of combination of outlining, diagramming, storyboarding, and clustering. Note-taking is the practice of recording information from different sources and platforms. By taking notes, the writer records essence of the information, freeing their mind from having to recall everything. Okay, the next is summarizing. Summarizing is defined as taking a lot of information and creating a condensed version that covers the main point. An example of summarizing is writing a 3 or 4 sentence description that touches upon the main point of a long book.
Now, I will explaining how to applying cognitive strategy in reading comprehension through semantic mapping. The first one is the teacher decides on a topic for instruction and the new words that are important to be taught. And the second is students are asked to think of other words that come to mind when they read the key word. The third is the students share their recorded words. If any of the teacher's new words are not suggested, the teacher presents them for discussion. The fourth is, after the list of words is complete, the words are grouped by category. The fifth, a class map of the words is created by putting the information on a large sheet of paper, as other new words that relate to the topic are discovered through the reading of the text, addition or math to the map. There are procedures of semantic mapping that the student can be applied in reading comprehension. The first one is understanding of the topic. Understanding of the topic is an activity done by the students before they read the text. The students draw a large oval on the paper and write inside the topic about. For example, they are reading about pollution, they write inside the circle with the word pollution. And the second is brainstorming. In this activity, the students try to think of the ideas that might relate to the topic by using short questions in their mind. For instance, they think of types of pollution, the meaning of pollution, and so on. Brainstorming means that it's an application of the schema theory which attempts to explain how people integrate new information with their existing framework of knowledge. In order to make it clear about information that they express, it is suggested to use different color of pen. The third is categorization. It is time to connect the ideas to the levels of the ideas, categorize ideas, exemplifying and detail ideas by using circles, squares, or rectangles and strike lines in the schema map. Here, the student needs some vocabularies. The fourth is personalizing the map. It is the major activity. Here the students start to read the text. Through reading, they will decide to add or to eliminate from the information that they have written in pre-reading activity. The fifth is post-assignment activity. After the student understands how to mapping in reading comprehension, the teacher will give the student an assignment to evaluate how far they understand the semantic mapping.
Note: in the beginning, the teacher may choose to write down not only the keyword to be considered but also some categories. As the students become more adept at using this strategy, the categories will be determined by the class. Why did the teacher have to do that in the beginning? Because this is used in order to train students' brainstorming to be broader and understand what teachers will explain.
There are several steps to creating a map. The first one is share practice. In this step, the teacher will list the creation of a map, with students offering suggestions. The second is teacher guides small group of work. In this step, the teacher will create small group work of the students so that the students will discuss how to apply semantic mapping in reading comprehension. The third is collaborative group practice. In this step, each student's group work will be explaining their group work discussion result of semantic mapping and they will do the practice together. The fourth is individual use of mapping. After the student learning in the group work, the individual student will be asked to create a map with the material that will give by the teacher. So, the conclusion is, semantic mapping is one learning strategy in reading comprehension. Semantic mapping is beneficial learning strategy for all grade levels and can manifest considerable improvement in reading comprehension, within expression, and vocabulary development. This strategy is interactive activities between students and content of reading passages applied in map drafting by schema form. These are the steps can be applied: understanding topic, brainstorming, categorization, personalizing the map, and the synthesis. That's all from our group. Thank you for your attention.